Christian century. So the good white Christian women of Nazi Germany, despite what you've read, most of them didn't resist. So in other words, Christian century is telling you that white Christian women are Nazis in America too. Oh my God. So this basically a communist, globalist Christian outlet is flogging white women for wanting a prosperous, peaceful Christian society that values family and high morals, because he admits here, sorry.
Read that line that you read earlier.
These women, these Nazi women, were assured better schools and education for their children. How could they pass that up? When the Nazis came to power, there were more jobs for Germans. Unemployment was almost non-existent. The economy was up.
Horrible.
Children obeyed their parents and prayed and sang Christian songs in school. Middle-class, white Christian values were espoused and approved of by the majority of the culture. And this thrilled the good Christian women of Germany. But he's admitting there that like things were good. It was family values, you know. I mean, you can't ever want these things though, because it's Nazism. If there's any kind of parallels today of us wanting, you know, good schools and low unemployment and good Christian or Western European values, this is a bad thing. Instead, we need total, and this is a Christian saying this, total degeneracy, a multiracial, multicultural melting pot of violence and strife, insane anti-whiteness, third world conditions where white people are basically forced to give hand jobs to eat dinner like in Weimar. We need communism. That's essentially what this guy is saying.
It's kind of like, if things are beginning to improve and if things are good, be very careful, because, and then it's like, okay, well, but you're saying we can't have it good. No, because that's what the Nazis did. Remember that line too, that
that's some of
the communists and stuff were basically saying, the fascists, the first thing they do is they clean up the streets, they make the schools
make things nice
perform
and pretty,
well, they fix all the roads and all the bridges, the trains run on time
and stuff. They fix everything, it's all pretty and nice and peaceful.
And then they kill you.
Yeah. This is what this guy's doing, yeah.
And then you realize it's like, wait a minute, you're telling me that this system somehow magically managed to solve all these things that politicians have been struggling for decades to fix and to. So if you're not sincere and your ultimate back end goal was to kill everybody or whatever, imprison people, then somehow you can fix all these societal problems if you wanted to. But if you truly genuinely just care about people, then you can never fix anything, and it just gradually just get worse. And again, even if you did improve anything and manage to get it to a pristine, well-run society where people are friendly and people are kind to each other and help out.
Smells like fascism to me.
Basically Nazism. And so we can't have that. What options do we have? What can I tell you?
Now you have some of these Christians at Christian Century who are signaling against those things. So the only conclusion here is you have to have the complete opposite, and basically the complete opposite of Christian values then, because that's what they're supporting, like all this globalist nonsense this guy is, because, you know, Nazis wouldn't have liked trannies and gay sex pushed on kindergartners either. Yep. So now we must push that, because we're good Christians of the new age. It's outrageous, man. It's outrageous.